Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension. In our last video, the Avatar learned how to dance. He became quite good at it, in fact, and he wanted to show us all, so here we have it. He's got really fancy moves. He's very light on his feet. Right, so in our last video, the Avatar finished exploring most of the wilderness and surrounding areas near the town of Yu, and now it is time to head east in the direction of Dungeon Rong, which is the small island to the far northeast, the one with the skull and the column on it. There's also an island with a column on it just to the south of that. That's Minok. That's for later. But for now, we're heading east. We've been there, but what's down here? A little statue and a goat, and really nothing. Now you can see a goblin up there. We'll deal with him shortly. And through here, this is really just scenery. There's not a lot going on. And if we continue this way, can't make the jump, but good enough. Should recognize this. We have been here, so it all connects. And the Avatar can keep going this way, if he so chooses, but there's really not any reason to. Oh, a goblin, and some kind of encampment. Yes, we'll be dealing with all that momentarily. We're actually going to turn around, go back the way we came, because if we continue along that path, it will eventually lead us all around there anyway. It's really a shame that there isn't more just atmospheric wilderness music in this game. In the previous Ultimas, you'd be out in the middle of nowhere and suddenly you'd hear stones start playing or something like that. It was quite nice. Ultima 9 just doesn't really have that. The most you can... I'm lost. The most you can hope for maybe is some, abrasive combat music when you run into an enemy, but other than that, you're left with silence. Yes. Hello to you too. We're just going to stare at each other, are we? Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Can you make it up here? Nope. And this is supposed to be your little lookout deck, so what gives? I don't really want to jump down there because he's just going to thwack the Avatar pretty mightily the moment he gets down there. But okay, fine. This is how it must go. Oh, hey. Well done, Avatar. And we'll take 166 coins. Yeah, this is why he couldn't make it up there. Because, what? Yeah. Well, moving on. To Northern Trail and Rong. Indeed. So there is a... not really the low road. The low road, I guess, is kind of down there. So we got a medium road with a goblin on it. And something of a high road with a goblin on it. There was. I'm going to leave that gold there. We're going to run into so much gold. This is... yeah, he just ran into the blade. Thank you. And we have another sign indicating that we are on the Northern Trail and Rong. trail. And I think that down there is the goblin we saw from over here when I said we have a medium road. I could be wrong about that. No, I'm right about that. In fact, I have... No, wait a minute, so what's over here? What is this? How did all that happen? Oh. Okay, there are just... Yeah, it's a bit serpentine here. There's a lot of places one can go. I kind of lost my bearings there for a moment. But here we are. And the game is a little chuggy. Yeah, I know that's a little anticlimactic. Combat! Journal, actually. Yes, you're dead. You're dead. And you're doing backflips. I mean, that's cool. We'll just take 153 coins and 21 coins. Why not? Did you want to get in on this? Okay. Oh, what do we have here? That's a broadsword. We already have a broadsword. And what's that? A two-handed axe. Well, the claymore is... I think the claymore is superior. Let's take the two... Wait. Isn't it? Yes, it is far superior to the two-handed axe. Farewell, two-handed axe. You can just stand there. Chest full of exactly 600 coins. These are very, very precise goblins. And yes, the avatar cannot carry all of it. So that stays. But right here, we have a longsword. Now, that's an interesting one. That is a one-handed sword, and if we equip the broadsword, which is stabby stabby, and then take the longsword, watch the weapon meter there. Indeed, we have found an upgrade. Therefore, goodbye, broadsword. You have been replaced by the longsword. However, I'm going to keep the claymore on. Because claymore. Are you still over here? No, I killed you, didn't I? Yeah, you're right there. I killed you. Okay. Sorry, I hear these footsteps. Yeah, I guess we never addressed this one. Oh. Cowabunga, dude. Anyway. Now, we have been here before, this exact spot, because of the invisible bridge that leads right there. We don't need to go back there. There's no need for that. We'll just continue. Oh, there's a human. Life must not be too great over here. Kind of hanging out with goblins. Do you remember how long it used to take to kill one of these guys? We would just sit there and poke them with a shepherd's crook for a very long time, and now we killed him in 3 hits with the claymore. It looks like he was guarding these. It's very strange that striking those barrels causes the avatar's position to shift, like, into them. I don't quite care for that. And they contained gold, which is of no use to the avatar at this time. So we must leave it. Here's another one of these. Now, again, I don't know if the invisible thing is intentional. I don't know that it's ever addressed by anyone or any scrolls or anything of that nature in the game, so you just kind of have to accept it. Now, this one doesn't properly connect to the rest of these little islands or whatever this kind of land formation is called. So this is it. And he has already respawned. Good for him. Got a little selection of sulfurous ash here. 2 of them. Don't need them. That's impressive. Way to go, Avatar. Yeah. Well. Okay. Let's head back. But yes, these are bridges. I mean, I think these are standard because I'm standing on the railing now. What, can't you tell? Yeah, I don't know. I cannot properly address that. And we've got a glitch here. You can see through the world. Isn't that nice? I hear you. Hey, oh, look at that. These guys are quick. Gotta hand it to them. They are quick. They also die quickly now. Okay, well, we have reached here. Oh, look, somebody left a yellow potion out. That's really nice. To the Northern Trail and wrong. That way. So, what's that way? Or do you mean that way? I'm assuming this is pointing over here, so certainly this must be it, right? Yes, in fact, I believe it is. We will go back in that direction in a little while. But, get a load of this. Yeah. Yeah. That's a dragon. So that is the immediate interest right now. The dragon. Unfortunately, things get a little awkward up here. I don't know if it's supposed to be because the water is really choppy and cold or what. Ooh, and there's a sound. There's a sound. Now you can just see, I don't know how the Avatar can see this, because, well, he can't really, but we can. Top of the screen there. Oh, there are 2 of them. Oh, and I just saw a 3rd one, in fact, way off in the distance. I don't know what those are called. I think maybe they're frost hounds, ice hounds. But they have a very distinctive howl. It sounds very crystalline. That's just a, feature of the ice theme. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on over here. Now, if we try to be clever, swim around all this, the Avatar starts dying. Yep. Can't do that. Not from here, anyway. So we're going to go under instead. Just because that's so much safer. Yeah, and somehow we have caught the attention of these fellows. And that's what they do, by the way. They cast a spell that surrounds you with terrible, spiky ice nonsense. And I believe that if you keep moving, you can actually avoid it. But, eventually you've got to hold still to try to strike them, so... Now, the good news is they're not very strong. You can see that one died and dropped a sapphire and actually a ginseng as well. So I guess the hellhounds, they'll drop a ruby and sometimes sulfurous ash, which makes sense. So I don't really know about the ginseng. I don't really see how that is applicable, but... Okay. Oh, there's another one. Right there, in fact. We'll just deal with that one. And that one as well. Ooh. Almost got caught in that. No thank you. That one dropped ginseng, but no sapphire. And there are just sapphires over here. Which is curious. One of them is in mid-air, in fact. So, okay. We'll just start looting these. I mean, the ones that are embedded into the ice kind of make sense. The one floating in midair, yeah, you're going to have trouble selling that one to me. And we can also see that there's something going on over here. If we take a look at the map, really it's just kind of a valley within these snow-covered mountains. So that's interesting. We'll be exploring up there, or rather down there, because that is to the south of the Avatar. We'll be exploring that in a bit. But first, dragon. Well, but first, looting. Ginseng, I guess we could grab that. There's no harm. I believe there was a sapphire. There it is. Sapphire and ginseng, in fact. And we'll have them both. Wonderful. Now that that's taken care of, it's time to address the dragon situation. Now, yeah, we're not going to be able to healthily swim over there. So, like from here, at least, anyway. So we're going to have to go around. Hopefully, this is okay. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who designed this and decided which parts of the water were no-nos, but come on, guys. So we're just going to try to jump along the little land masses here to make it. Actually, I think that pretty well does it. Well, we haven't been spotted yet. And you can see that there is a convenient spiral that leads us up to the top. Okay. We are going to be using ranged attacks to deal with that dragon. So we've got the bow equipped. And it's time to apparently draw the ire of the dragon, because we have been noticed. It's on now. Hop. Oh, Avatar, you're so heroic. I'm gonna kill a dragon. Okay, Avatar. I'm gonna get it. Okay, Avatar. You did. You okay there? Are you fighting with the ice? Ooh, took a hit. Heal up. Get started. That's just one arrow, but oh. We're going to be shooting 3 at a time. I'm holding down Alt to achieve this. And I'm going to heal right now. Why not? This dragon appears to have run out of lighter fluid, because that was it. They're just going to sit there and stare at the Avatar as he just loads the poor thing up with arrows. Although, get a load of this. Uh-huh. Yeah. Shield's holding at 65%, Captain. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, this will eventually end the dragon. It's just not exactly the most exciting heroic dragon combat in the world. That, I'd say that one might go to Skyrim. Yep. Oh, yep. And it's done. The dragon has been defeated. Oh, we've got a respawn over there. Look at that. Okay. Quick heal. And re-equip the Claymore as the weapon of choice. And now we will loot all these wonderful gems. Interesting thing. I did this during my testing, and that dragon dropped about 700 gold pieces. I don't think it dropped any gold because we're at max gold in the pack, which is really unfortunate. But something tells me that's okay. We're not really missing out. But we will take all these gems. We can definitely do that. Just stuff them into the bags here. You can see one of those gems is rather large. That is exciting because that is a cut diamond. That's worth quite a bit. And somehow these are still floating. That's impressive jewelry. There's a tiny little ring right here. And a bracelet. I accidentally grabbed the ruby, not the bracelet. And finally another diamond. And while I'm at it, I'm going to throw these sapphires into this bag. I feel like I'm playing Bejeweled. Okay. Good enough. Wonderful. And, now, if that looks funny to you, there is a good reason that looks funny right over there. Let's go explore. I don't know why we got, water sounds for that. I'm trying to figure out the safe way to do this, because as we've seen, the water's dangerous out here. So, yeah, I can't go that way. So, hopefully, you know what? Yeah, we'll save, just in case something stupid happens. Like that, in fact. Okay, but it only lasted for a moment. And the avatar is now. Okay. So yes, that water was all fine. But right there, no. No. Yeah. You see that too? Yep, that is a perfectly preserved dead horse in the ice. So that, you know, in thousands of years, when Britannians perfect genetic science, they can extract some DNA from that because of its, you know, preserved state, and hopefully clone horses, bring them back, since they seem to all be dead for some reason. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say it's so that, you know, the developers didn't have to deal with giving you the option to ride a horse, but what do I know? Oh, wow, yeah, we do have some respawns, so I guess we could go get more sapphires if we really wanted them. In fact, we might not have a choice, because we do want to go over there at this point. Now is the time. I swear the jumping mechanics are really weird sometimes. Just really, really weird. I think we're going to aggro. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, look at that. He bravely ran away. Excellent. Yeah, you do that. Well, there's somebody in there, but before we go meet up with him, what do we have here? Well, a book. I think we have read this one before. I'll read it anyway. It's very short. I don't remember. This Let's Play has been actually going on for a while, so I'm starting to forget things. On dreams and visions. Some say that in our dreams, our astral selves journey to other realms of existence. Others say that imps and demons create dreams to disturb our sleep. Now let the truth be known. Dreams are messages from the spirit world. Someday, we will learn to decipher them and benefit greatly thereby. Maybe. I mean, unless you're kind of talking about Martian dreams, which is another matter entirely. Well, this place has seen better days, whatever it is. Well, he hasn't attacked, so we're off to a good start.
Greetings, my son. How may I help you?
I'd like to know his name, but frankly, I'd really like to know where we are.
What is this place?
This is what is left of Empath Abbey. Before the cathedral in Britain was built, the abbey was the great monument to love in the world. Unfortunately, the abbey was destroyed when the columns arose. I couldn't bear to leave the old place, and so I stayed when the other monks fled to the safety of Britain.
Uh-huh. Empath Abbey. Out here. We'll address that in a moment. Let's go ahead and get his name.
What is your name?
My name is Brock. I am a monk here in the abbey. How may I help you, my son?
Brock Simpson. No. So we asked about this place, but now we don't get to ask about...
What is this place?
This is...
Yeah. So now we're going to get... Yub. We're going to get some advice about love, apparently.
Can you tell me about love?
Love is the most wonderful of things, my son. But I cannot explain what love is any more than I can explain why the sun rises or the moon set. Love comes from within and is different for everyone. Open your heart, and there you will find love.
Thank you for the non-answer.
Goodbye.
Farewell, my son.
The avatar's like, that was not even important enough for me to scribble in my journal. Good day, sir. Yeah, Empath Abbey. That is supposedly where we are. Really? All right. Sure. I hear what you're saying. All right. So here we are on the map. You can see the flashing red pin. You see the problem with this, of course, that it's completely absurd. I mean, this is really, really egregiously wrong. Guys, why'd you do this? Ultima 9 devs, why'd you do this? Empath Abbey, there is enough room to the west near you. There is enough room. You definitely could have put Empath Abbey over there. Because that's where it is. That's where it's always been. This is very, very strange. I guess it's possible that they, closed down the old one and moved it over here for some reason, but without that being clarified, I'm just left thinking this is a stupid mistake. Okay, I'm done. Well, what's over here? I don't know, but it looks important. Braziers. Brazier. Okay. Well, whenever something seems like it might be halfway important, and we find unlit braziers, we ignite them. I said, we ignite them. Thank you. And finally, the larger one. Oh, that's caused this? Yeah, well, let's go stand in the fire. I mean, that's what any reasonable person would do. All right. So this happened. Okay. Well, nothing of interest here, but there does appear to be something there we should explore. Oh, the little harp noise with the twinkle. Yes, this is the candle of love that we hadn't been tasked with fetching yet, but we'll take it. I have found the candle of love, just randomly. Although, in all fairness, we also found the Book of Truth, kind of randomly, in the Lyceum. But it does belong there, so... And I guess this belongs here. Well, that's nice. What does this do? Now, I don't know if that actually... That's a healing sound. So I don't know if that actually healed the Avatar because he's at full health. So... But maybe that's something... maybe the Avatar can come over here and get heals... whenever he'd like to. Let's see if I can hurt myself by jumping from this height. Nope. I was going to try to experiment, but oh well. It's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, the Avatar just found Empath Abbey, apparently. And the Candle of Love. Because, yeah, we were looking for it. Except we weren't. Just throw that in the old quest item bag because it's pretty important. Pretty important. Now, when we come back, we'll go back the way we came to get to this little valley. We'll head around that corner there and keep going and seeing what's up there, actually, the way we did not go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.